This weekend sees the Ospreys head to the Ricoh Arena in Coventry, where they face Wasps in round 4 of the Anglo-Welsh Cup on Sunday. Join us now to look ahead to the game with Bearman and Jonathan Spratt. Jonathan, let's start by reflecting on what was quite an impressive win at the Bristol Brewery Field against Bristol at the weekend. You know, a young team with a performance full of character and spirit and no little ability as well.
No, it was, and it was great to see some of the young boys stepping up and performing. That's what the Anglo-Welsh Cup is about. I thought we did that on Saturday against what was a very tough Bristol team. As you said, it showed a lot of determination. We were leading some of the game, and then they came back, and we managed to sneak it then towards the end. But again, that was down to us, the way we prepared for the game. As I said, it was no mean feat playing down the brewery field, so it was a great occasion for us boys and some of the younger boys playing. And to get the win against Bristol, it was great, leading us into playing Wasps this weekend. And
it was a little bit of backs against the wall at times, but I think someone described it after the match in the press as the sheer determination not to lose that saw us through.
Yeah, and I think that's been indicative of what we've been about this year in any competition, including the Anglo-Welsh. When you look back to playing against Harlequins in Cardiff, I thought we put some good performances there, and we backed it up again against Bristol. Looking forward again to whatever team we play against Wasps up in the Ricoh Arena. One of the bigger challenges some of the boys are going to face against what could be a very strong Wasps team, and we're just looking forward to that occasion now.
Now, obviously, results to this point in this competition have put us in a good spot as we go into the final game and a real chance of progression to the semi-finals. But how do you approach a game like that, given the way that the Ospreys have always looked at the Anglo-Welsh Cup? Do you change the focus? Does it stay on development? Do you keep one eye on results? What's going on? You know, what is the mindset going into a game like this now?
Like all the other competitions the Ospreys have been involved in this year, we've looked to prepare well for it. Whether it be a good blend between youth and experience, which is what we've always done in the Anglo-Welsh, look to blood some of the younger players with a splash of experience. In the case of Bristol, we thought we did that. Looking forward to Wasps again, an away game. We were looking forward to that character again from some of the younger players and go into a place like the Ricoh Arena. It's just great to see some of the younger boys stepping up what they haven't done in the past and playing in bigger games.
I think your message is to go out there and enjoy the experience regardless of what happens. This is a chance for these boys to show what they're about.
Of course it is, and with the Six Nations taking place now, we have to look forward to games past the Wasps as well, where some of these players are going to be playing in some of those Pro 12 games. Again, we can look forward to that and maybe use it as a platform to kick on them for the next couple of games.
And then on a personal level, selection permitting, of course, it's 100th appearance for you as an Osprey. So it's a landmark occasion for you, and it's something that you can enjoy and cherish, even if it does remind you perhaps that you're one of the older guys amongst the young squad.
Yes it will. To reach a landmark of 100 caps and be very proud to do, especially being an East boy and from the region. So, as you said, selection permitting and I can take the field, I'll be very proud.
Currently in the club shop, we've got a 3-for-2 offer on our tech range. This includes the tech media polo, tech hoodie and tech pullover, and much, much more. Joseph, you enjoyed yourself up in the brewery field last weekend, running around like a young puppy. And a great ovation off the crowd as you left the field, who were really appreciative of your efforts. How do you feel out there in your own personal performance, and how do you feel the team went in what was an impressive victory against Bristol?
Oh, personally, happy to get on the pitch and off in one piece, and I was absolutely knackered. But the boys are going really well. The young boys coming through, really good, switched on, playing to a good pattern that we're actually getting a lot of benefit from now. You can see in the league and everything, and the defence is really good, and hopefully we can push on in this comp now.
You go somewhere like the Ricoh Arena, Wasps, whichever team has been selected, they're at home. It's one of the tough challenges in English rugby, so it's not going to be easy.
It's a hard place to go, and there's not a lot of teams who come out of that with a win, and you look around the young boys and it's great. You know, they're running about, they're knowing what they're doing, and they play above their years. You know, and it's good to be part of that.
How do you approach a game like this, given, as you said, with the youth that we use in the Anglo-Welsh Cup, the development aspect of it, but we go there with the potential of a semi-final? Does it change the approach? Does it change the outlook going into the game?
No, not with. I think it does if you've got a group that have been together a long time, and you can tweak little things and tweak this, and you've got a lot more older players in there, and they can slow things down and can speed things up when you need to. With us, it's just you got to go out and we've got to play. It's the only way we know, and especially as young boys, you know, it's like when you're younger and you're playing touch with the boys, and the only way you know is to play. And I don't think you should take that away from them. And you know, as you get older, you kind of learn to calm down in areas and calm this. But I think we'll go there, we'll play.
And on a personal level, supporters won't believe it, but at 25, you're approaching your 100th appearance for the Ospreys this weekend. So yeah. It's a landmark occasion for someone so young.
Exactly, you know. It's gone early 30s now, so no, I'm really happy about it. And it's taken me, I thought I was going to get it last year, and it's, you know, I've had a couple of games this year, you know, to get the 100, you know. But yeah, I'm just really pleased if I can get 100 games. It's good, you know, it's a nice cap, and it's quite a proud moment, if I'm honest.
And joining what will still be quite an exclusive club as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's that part of it, but it's just, you know, I'm pleased to have signed for a club and, you know, played for them, and they've got, you know, what they paid for, and you play and you feel like you've done your job, and just to top it off, you get a cap, and it'd just be great, you know. And it'd be nice to run out with the boys again on the weekend and celebrate it maybe afterwards. But we're training Monday, so I don't know if I will.
That's all for now. Don't forget that Sunday's game is not on TV, but we'll be there to bring you live coverage throughout the afternoon on our social media channels. If you aren't following us now, join us on Facebook or Twitter for the very best in pre-match build-up, in-game coverage and post-match reaction.